Greetings. Welcome to Tai Chi for Health. I'm Sifu Shakti. I'm here to guide you today through seated Tai Chi for health and fall prevention. Let's get started. We're going to begin with Tai Chi essentials. The essentials in seated Tai Chi is that we're seated in an upright position. Our knees are parallel to the ground, and the knees are behind the feet. So if you're sitting here, let's bring them back. And if your knees are behind you, let's bring them forward. Okay? Now we're sitting upright, and now we're going to relax our shoulders. So if our shoulders are here, I want you to gradually just release them down into a comfortable position, releasing the elbow and the wrist. Okay? And then I like for you to sit forward, looking straight ahead, not with the head tilted forward or up or too much down. Looking forward helps to build the peripheral vision while we are making movements in our everyday lives, as well as while we're practicing Tai Chi. So that's essential. The upright position, if you're seated like this, we're going to bring it forward. And if we're leaning back, we're going to try to sit up as much as we can, making sure that our shoulders and our hips are in alignment with one another. And this helps when it comes to breath. So when we breathe in Tai Chi, we inhale through the nose, and we're going to exhale through the nose. Now, notice my inhale wasn't, but it was inhaling, inflating the abdominal, and exhaling, deflating the abdominal. If you need a few seconds, take a little time because it's a little getting used to. Next, we will begin our warm-ups. In this part, we're going to begin to warm up our necks, and that's to increase range of motion to the comfortability. Shoulders to bring lubrication. Our spine in order to give gentle stretches. Our hips to open them up. Our knees to give lubrication and mobility, and our ankles so that we're able to have stability. Although we're practicing Tai Chi for arthritis and fall prevention in a seated position, these same concepts can be used in our everyday lives while we're walking. So I have with me a ball, and generally when we have a ball, it transfers energy and allows for us to give a limited range so that we're not overextending ourselves. And that's one of the things that Tai Chi teaches you, is to stay within your personal space. Okay? So here I have a ball, and if you don't have a ball, you can still practice, but I'd like for you to grab a ball, being that this is your first time. So we're going to begin first with the neck. So what we do, we begin with raising the hands, bend elbows, relax wrists, relax shoulders. So if your shoulders are here, I'm going to bring them down, pointing the elbows down and bringing it in. Inhale and pressing it out. And now, as we say, keep the vision forward, and now we follow the ball down. And then we're going to raise up, inhaling. We're going to exhale, bringing it in. We're going to inhale, pushing it forward, and then we're going to follow the ball down. We do each exercise 3 times. Inhale, exhale, pressing forward, inhale, and following it down. Next, we're going to begin with the next exercise where we have the palms together, and here the ball is placed between, so it represents an energy field. So what we do is turn the ball over, press the hand down, and we count 1, 2, 3, and follow the ball. 3, 2, 1. Now we bring the hands together and we transfer the ball or the energy into the opposite hand. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. And what we do is gradually increase the range that we move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Transferring it over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now this is the last rotation on both sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So in this mobility, it's to our comfortability that we begin to move. So here we hold the ball, and now we're going to rotate our shoulders forward. 1, 2, making small circles with our shoulders, and 3. And now we're going to reverse it. 1, 2, and 3. Now we will begin with the second set. So here we hold the ball in one hand. We will bring it out. Inhale, holding on to the ball, bringing it down, and then we will exchange. Inhale, bringing that down, making sure that the elbows are always curved when practicing Tai Chi. This helps the chi flow when we keep our extremities or our hands and our elbows bent, because energy moves in a curvature. It moves in spirals, not in straight lines. Okay? Now we will begin with our spine. So here we'll hold the ball, relax wrists, relax elbows, no chicken wings. Relax wrists. And so here we will count from 1 to 7, the center being 4. So I will count down from 4 to 7, and we will reverse in full rotation. So beginning 4, 5, 6, 7, rotating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, turning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In this mobility, we're looking more so at rotating from the waist. And in this, you can feel as the shoulders rotate, the hips will also pivot to transfer the weight to accommodate the movement. This is similar as when we're walking, that you're able to feel the shift in your hips as you're moving around. Tai Chi is very essential and it helps to bring body awareness to us. 4, 5, 6, 7. Back to center. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now here, I place the ball down. And now, we're going to begin with our hands palm to palm. With this helps also to stretch the spine. So we're going to place the hands up. Front hand goes up, turning as if you have a dish in your hand to keep it from tilting over. And we're going to press it down. Looking forward, you can see, or you should be able to see, the hands in your peripheral. In this position, you're going to inhale and exhale, bringing the hands palm to palm again, and then we're going to raise it. Inhale and exhale. Pressing down. Inhale, exhale. We do it 3 times on each side. This is number 2. Inhale, exhale. Number 3. Inhale, exhale, and number 3. Inhale and exhale. And bring a soft fist right above the thigh. Okay, so now we will begin with the fall prevention portion. Although it is exercised or used in the seated position at this particular time, these same principles can be applied while we're walking. So now this is the time when we have our knees behind our feet that we're able to shift the weight. So what I'd like for you to do is practice pressing down and lifting one, pressing the other and lifting. And in this, you too can feel the shifting and the weight transfer that takes place while we're stepping, okay? And when we step, it is heel toe. And this helps to give awareness to the surfaces that we're walking on, as well as how safe it is for us to proceed forward in our transitioning. That is more so done while we are walking. However, while we're seated, it is important if we are recovering from an injury or we're looking to gain strength in our lower extremities, that seated Tai Chi may be the best beginning point. So what you can do, like make a soft fist with your hands and place them right above your thighs, okay? And so for this, we're going to breathe in, remember through the nose, and exhaling through the nose, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. This helps to bring mindfulness and to calm the body. So what we will do, we will bring the hands up, relax wrists, relax elbows, and now we're going to press. And as we press, we're going to lift one leg, bring it up, the hands up, and when we press the hands down, we raise the opposite. And then we're going to go up, up. We do it 3 times on each side. Up and up. Now, Next, we're going to work on the inner thighs. And so if you can place your hands together with your thumbs and turn them sideways, navigating with our nose and our navel, everything in alignment, that we're going to turn. And as we turn, we open up the hip, we're pressed on the side in which we're facing, and we'll just wave the leg. Okay? And now we'll turn to the opposite side. And as we turn, press and wave, just fan it, loosening it. And then we'll turn here. Feeling the rotation in the hips and wave. And then we will turn. And then we'll wave. And now we'll turn one more time on each side, pressing and waving the opposite leg, and then turn. And then we'll wave. This helps to open up the growing area and to give it more flexibility. So now we will begin with the knees. These movements are a little bit more exaggerated to make sure that we don't just kick up the leg and bring it down, but it is an intentional movement. So that means that we lift, extend, and bring back and down. Okay? So we're going to practice with the other side, pressing, lift, extend, bring it back and down. So now we will move forward. We're going to bring a hand forward, lift, extend. And in the extending of the fist, it's a bent elbow. We'll bring it back and down. We'll raise. And we're going to extend again. And back. And down. Now, if that is a challenge for you, you can bring your feet up, intentionally bending the knee, and just tap it on the floor. Okay? And bringing it up and down. And then bringing it up, just tapping it on the floor, and bringing it up and down. And so we will do the same while we're seated with the heel. So we'll bring it up, resting the heel, bringing it down and back and up, resting the heel, down and back. Very good. So last, we are going to work on the ankles. Now, if you're a female, you're going to have right over left. If you are a male, you will have left over right. Okay? So right over left, we're going to breathe into the dantian. Once again, we're going to inhale through the nose, exhale, inhale, and exhale. One more time, inhale, and exhale. Now, starting with the ankles, we're going to look down and we're going to tap heel toe. So there's a heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, up and back. And then the same, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, and back. Now, rest the little toe and tap the big toe. Rest the little toe and tap the big toe. Now, the importance of this is that we make more articulation with the ankles than moving the knees, because this is some more of an ankle movement. Okay, so if you're finding it difficult or a challenge to accomplish this at this particular time, then that's the goal that we work for. Tai Chi is about comfort, and it's about finding your safe place in order to practice. It's not about accomplishing the goal all at one time. So we always have something to move forward to. It is so important that you find comfort in what you're doing. This modality creates mindfulness, which means that we follow the flow, we find our flow. Overexerting ourselves means that we're building our muscles, that we're focusing on strength, or we're paying attention to the pains or the aches because we're giving 100%. So now we're going to rotate the ankles out. 1, 2, 3, out and in. 1, 2, 3, and down. Same with the opposite. 1, 2, 3, and in. 1, 2, and 3, and down. So now we're going to tap it, our legs, and this concludes our warm-up. Very good. You're doing awesome. Now, do your best. If you feel any tension, relax. Take your time. Don't try to accomplish it all in one day. We're going to repeat this over and over again, and I hope that you continue to practice. So take your time. You're doing great. Now, we're moving into the best part, and that's to learn the form for Tai Chi for arthritis and fall prevention. So we're going to begin with the 6 basic steps. We have commencement, we have single whip, we have open close, and we have the closing. Just that simple. So I'm going to guide you through the movements. And so once again, as we began before, with our feet parallel, our knees parallel to the ground, relax elbows, and we're looking forward. Now we will begin with commencement. We bring the hands down, up, relax elbows and wrists, and now we're going to bring it down and around as if we're outlining the letter U. We drop the elbows and allow the hands to trace up the side of the trunk, near the chest, and extending forward. And now we bring it back, open, close. Now we have single whip to the right. So we're going to turn slightly to the right, and we're going to press gently forward with our hands, leaving the right hand stationary, but we expand by turning from our waist to the left. Now we take our right hand and we bring it under the left elbow. And from here we begin waving hands. So waving hands is left hand down, right hand up, and now we're going to turn to the right. And then we're going to wave hand on the right hand down, left hand up, and now we're going to turn to the left. Waving hand on the left hand down, right hand up, and now we're going to move to your right. And then we'll wave right hand down, left hand up, and now we're going to move to the left. Wave hand, left hand down, right hand up, and we move to the right. Wave hand one more time, right hand down, left hand up, moving to the left. Left hand down, right hand up. Moving to the right. And now we're going to bring it back to the center. Waving the hand, right hand down, left hand up, and back to the center. Open, close. Now we have single whip to the left. So we make a slight turn to the left, pressing gently forward with the hands. Relax elbows, relax wrists. And now we're going to leave the left hand stationary and we're going to expand from the waist, turning to the right. Then we'll take the left hand and we'll place it under the elbow. And now we will wave on the right hand. And we're going to turn to the left. And now we'll wave down the left hand. And we're going to turn to the right. We're going to wave down the right hand. And we're going to turn to the left. And then we're going to wave down the left hand, turning to the right, waving down the right hand, turning to the left, waving down the left hand, turning to the right. Last time, waving down the right hand, turning to the left, waving down the right, the left, and back to center. Open, close. And then we close. Now, let's continue with the advanced step. These are the 6 advanced movements. So they begin with brush knee, okay? So that means that we bring our hands up, brush knee to the left. That means that we will brush the left knee with the left hand, pressing forward. And now we will bring the left hand up and the right hand back, which is called playing the lute. Now we will enter into parry punch as we forward. 1, turning the hands palm to palm, extending. 2, and now make a soft fist with both hands, parry, and then punch. Okay? And now we're going to block. And now we're going to push. And then we'll bring it back to center. Open, close. Now we have brush knee to the right. You guys are doing awesome following. Brush knee with the right hand or the right knee, pressing forward. Bringing the right hand forward, left hand down, playing the lute. Now, turning the hands palm, sliding it forward. 1, 2, and now parry and punch. Now we block, and now we're pressing forward. Bringing it around to the closing, open, close, and down. Awesome job. I'm so proud of you. Let's continue to practice. So when we gather together, we're able to practice in unison. So now it's time to cool down. Inhale in and out. Inhale in and out. Inhale in. Doesn't that breath feel so good? Very good. Now, I thank you for joining me in the practice of Arthritis for Health and Fall Prevention, Tai Chi. I thank you. Continue to practice and see you soon.